think people have a kind of a distorted image of what we do. Whatever we do, there's like some people who are happy, maybe too happy sometimes or too enthusiastic, and some people who are really angry. We are just aiming to just to enjoy ourselves, making music or videos, or that's the only thing we are running after actually.
Whose idea was it to do it's like a documentary, isn't it?
Not really, because I think the documentary wasn't aiming for making us look rock and roll actually, but just to be entertaining. And I think the codes of entertainment are quite close to the codes of so-called rock and roll lifestyle. And in terms of entertainment, we've always thought that sometimes you have to make it really simple and maybe pick the bigger stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Like when we try to look for names or ideas or music or visuals, we always try to think about things that are really obvious, but that were not overused recently. You know, it's like to be called Justice. Justice is like a really obvious name and really simple name, but for the last 20 years there was not like another band picking that name.
And you ended up in a police car at the end of the movie. Is that going to affect going back into America in the future?
No, this was the thing we were afraid. I heard about stories of people just going in the subway without buying tickets, and they were going like for 25 years in jail or stuff like this in the US, you know. So the last time we got arrested was at the end of the tour, so we are not that much thinking about that, but more thinking about shit. Maybe we're gonna be forbidden to go back in the US.
Yeah.
But at the end, it was nothing, and actually, it didn't even got charged.
Have you started thinking about the next album, the second album?
No, we just have a few ideas, but we are working on some other projects. Mid-year, we're gonna start to think about it more seriously.
I've always wondered how it's possible to release an album every 6 months or every year. Like a lot of people do, you know. There will be like 4 years between our 2 albums, or 3 years.
Have you even started to think about what direction you might go in musically?
Not really.
More pop or more disco?
I think it won't be that different, because it's a kind of maybe a trap, like just to try too hard, like to renew yourself, you know, like just okay, we have to make something different, and there is always this kind of really tough rule about the second album, you know, like just you're taking it's taking like 25 years to make the first one, and 2 years to make the second one, so we'll just wait and see.
You tend to think that to make a good new album, it has to be completely different. You don't have to reinvent yourself every time you do a new record, which doesn't mean that we're gonna do exactly the same record as we did before. And maybe it's gonna be really different, and we don't know yet. But one sure thing is that we are not aiming to invent a new sound, and we never actually did. We never tried to make something new or fresh. We're just trying to make music that we like, and we're just gonna keep on doing that without putting ourselves in some sort of being new pressures or whatever, which we don't really care.